And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. The first carry for the Memphis man, Antonio Gibson. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 3 yards on first, 4 on second, and now 5 on 3rd down. Move the sticks. Here's Graham to throw it. Completes it to Fant on the right side. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a 1st down. They go play action now. Graham. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Taken down at the 30.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Play action. It's Graham. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 12-yard line. Walker now on 1st and 10. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Graham will throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. The gain of 8 there on the play. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. Now Graham. And they're going to get him. They bring him down a sack back at the 16-yard line. Ernest Jones, the linebacker, with a sack.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. Gay's kick is good, and the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. Not the touchdown they wanted, but hey, you're on the road in the playoffs. They did get 3 on the board.
Yeah, it's a good opening drive, so you feel good about it yourself. You get to the sidelines. The defense feels good about you helping them right out of the gate. The team, yeah, they feel pretty good about coming in the playoffs and getting points on the board right away.
So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
And when you think about his performance this year, you have to have nothing but admiration the way that he passed his team into the playoffs. They threw it around so well in the regular season. But in this game, the elements...
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's pick it up. Time, guys.
To Montgomery to begin the drive. He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And the Seahawks are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
And this might not be the last interception we see, Brandon. Both of these teams like to throw the football, but here...
On the jump.
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And he'll be taken down at about the 45. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Graham to throw. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. It's a gain of 34.
Big plays always wind up being a big theme as we get rolling in these playoffs, and the defenses that can avoid giving them up, well, they're the teams that tend to go far. You may not eliminate those big plays, but if you can limit them, then you've got a chance to get to the ultimate game.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. A give for Walker running right. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. Out of the shotgun. Graham forced out to his left. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown run. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? But I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. So that drive, 4 plays. And it was finished by the touchdown run from the 15. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it, and when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now. You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll try the middle with Montgomery. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Going up the gut, Montgomery. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
Good running right there. And this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances. And he picks up nice yardage on that one.
First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Operating from the gun. Torres. Open man is Pettis. It's complete. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
And this is an offense in need of getting a few good things to happen. Here's one right here. They've had their share of struggles in key moments, but that's a nice throw and nice work after the throw. And they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
56, Mike, 56.
Operating from the gun. Torres looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Jordan Brooks with it. And the Seahawks are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. From the gun, it's Graham. Hauled in by Anderson, left side. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And 3rd and 1 now. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd and 1, it's Graham being chased out left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Call it a loss of 4 there on the sack. And speaking of the number 4, it brings up 4th down now.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return, and the Bears take over. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls at work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the Plague did on the last one.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun. Torres looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him. And he's going to get this down near the 25. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd and 2, Torres. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Jordan Brooks with it. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, CD, we have seen it many times throughout the course of the season. This defense coming up large and snagging a big takeaway. But here they get not just the takeaway, 6 points as well.
And you just knew that for this team to advance, it had to get a big performance from this unit. And to this point, they've delivered.
Here's Gay now to add the extra point. He's got it, and it's 17-0. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Chicago offense set to get started. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. Throwing after the interception. Torres. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be second down. Looking to throw. Torres. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. The Bears on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll try the left side. McKnight. And some room to roam now. Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there. 55 yards. And the Bears are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
We know it's primarily a passing league now, but anytime a runner breaks one like that, you've got to have a secondary that can find a way to him and find a way to get him on the ground. Absent of that, he's going to find the end zone every time.
A try here for the extra point. And it's 17-7. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And a pretty good run there in the end to top it off. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And out now come the Seahawks. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Now it's Carson. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. Now it's Graham. Steps away to his left. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
60 vices, 60 vices. 519.
Throwing now, Graham on first down. Open man is the tight end, Noah Gray. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be second down. Back to throw. Graham, and Anderson's got it. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They run it with Carson. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. It's a gain of 15, first down Seahawks. Off the play fake, here's Graham. He hits his target, Lockett. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that will bring up second down. Looking to throw. Graham eluding the pressure right. He's got it. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. Graham going to look to throw again. Rolling to his under pressure. Down he goes. Sacked at the 10. And now that brings up 4th down there. A loss of 6 yards on the sack. So, Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback upright and allow him a chance to throw the ball downfield.
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Matt Gay now gets ready for the field goal try. This a 27-yard attempt here. And Gay knocks this one through. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Over the middle, and that's caught by Kmet. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Gets this one left side to Pettis. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll get this underneath to Montgomery. And he will have the Bears first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. They'll look to throw again. This pass on target. Velus-Jones with it. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining. back to throw again. And he's got it. Got his man on the end round. Complete. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
This one swung out to Montgomery. And he'll be brought down at about the 23. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on.
One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC Wildcard bout. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Bears offense set to go to begin the third quarter. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team success this year. Third quarter starting with a run from Montgomery. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 43 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
First downs have not come easy. And neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with second and a yard. That would give inside for Falk.
And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38.
Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
They'll go right back to the ground with Falk.
And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far in this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Now Montgomery, he's got it on the draw. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it.
Come on. Hey, Hawk 70.
Back to Montgomery on second down.
And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Torres. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Dwayne Smoot able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down. And his kick is good. And that cuts into the deficit. It's now 20-10.
So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at
The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away.
from the 6. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Now we'll see what this Seahawks offense has in store with their first possession of the second half.
First down. Here's Graham. That is taken in by the tight end Fant.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
Now a throw here to his running back. And they're going to get this up to midfield. 3 yards to go on second down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Again, it's Graham. Targeting the out route, and he completes this to Metcalf. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
They'll throw on first down with Graham. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
On second down, Graham.
They'll lock it with a grab over the middle.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Graham here from the shotgun. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt, and that will extend their lead even further.
So the lead grows here incrementally, but I think the way their defense is playing, you feel okay with just getting 3.
They've definitely been stout so far, but now that could all change, because if one guy gets loose for 70 yards, this is a different game. But as it stands, field goals are good. Just keep adding to that lead.
Now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. A good gain on first. Has them set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. From the gun, it's a give to Montgomery. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
The 71 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
They go play action here on first down. He'll leave it for Montgomery complete.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw and a good one.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. McKnight.
And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line.
A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward. That's what you want to see out of your backs.
Up the middle, it's Montgomery. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense, I think, in the future. If you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Operating from the gun, Torres. This is Montgomery with a grab over the middle.
And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just did the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears.
Kari Blossingame
taking it in from a yard out.
And the Bears have got it back to within a score.
And, boy, that was a heavy set. I think they had 3 tight ends out there. The fullback, you knew what they were going to do.
Yeah, they weren't trying to fool anybody at all, were they? There was none of this show you heavy set, bootleg it out. Nah. Big guys up front, hand it to the big guy in the backfield.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And the lead will shrink to 6. A 10-play drive that time. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And we will get another look at Seattle's offense. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and And we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the third quarter.
Pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They run again with Carson. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Third down from the gun, Graham. Left side here taken in by Metcalf.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
It's interesting how we label routes. You know, some people might call this a hitch. For me, a hitch is a little bit closer to the line of scrimmage, about 1 to 3 yards deep. A lot of people might call this a dig route, going this deep on a 3rd and 7 to pick up the first down. Others just call it a stick route. Get to the right point, stick in that spot, and let them hit you with a pass. No matter what, they did pick up the first down.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
Here's Graham to throw it. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
2nd down and 3.
This is Carson. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time as we have now reached the end of the third quarter of play.
1 quarter remains in this NFC Wildcard matchup. We'll return with more after this.
This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Here's Carson. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Defensively, they rally the troops to force 4th down after that 7-yard pickup back on 1st.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. The field position game often so overlooked, but this offense backed up deep. What an ideal play. To Montgomery to begin the drive. And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, he got what he could there, just trying to move forward and gain a little bit of yardage and create some space. You know the pressure is going to be tough defensively.
Back to Montgomery on 2nd down.
And he will double the space they have to work with as they take it from the 2 to the 4.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that.
And now off to the races down the right side. The 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Bears are an extra point away from taking the lead here in the 4th.
He's been having a great game, and that one right there, his best run so far, and it ends with 6 points.
And not only that, in his mind, what is he thinking? Can I get...
Point after try forthcoming. And the conditions miserable for a kicker and a holder, but this one's good, and with it, they take the lead. is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Seattle now ready to march onto the field.
If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the fourth as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. Graham going to set up to throw.
A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. It's a gain of 35.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of, and in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of, trying to engineer a fourth quarter comeback, and he hits a big one right there.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45.
Looking to throw. Graham.
This complete to Lockett. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line.
13-yard gain yet again, just like last play.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. They'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Second down and 7. Here's Gibson on the read option.
Shifts by him. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me that option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. A big win there defensively on 2nd and goal, a loss of 7, and it brings up 3rd. Operating from the gun, Graham flushed out right. And the pressure gets to him again. A disastrous loss there on 1st and goal, and the sack sets him back big time.
And it appears to me that someone's defensive coordinator is jockeying for a raise. A sack on 2nd and goal, a sack on 3rd and goal. Now it brings up a decision on 4th down.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This for a fourth quarter lead. Gay's kick is good, and they have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He has a chance to hit that often elusive 200-yard mark on this drive.
And most of the time during a game, people aren't keeping track of individual statistics.
Are you sure?
Well, a lot of the runners kind of know. But I'll guarantee you, someone has sent word into the offensive line that he's got a chance to get over 200 on this drive. That should give them a little extra motivation because they love it when backs break that barrier.
Absolutely. We'll see if he can do it. 84 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Well, definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
They'll give to Falk up the middle. And some space here. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Back to throw. Torres. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. On 2nd down, Montgomery. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Looking to throw. Torres. It's complete. He finds Falk here. And he's going to be about a yard or two short of the first here. He needed the 35 but didn't make it. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This for a 4th quarter lead. And this is going to wind up left. Well struck, but it's no good, and they'll remain down by 2. Boy, so a chance to take the...
Okay, ready? Up, here we go. Up. Back team, back team.
Now Graham on 1st down. It's caught. Lockett. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's 2nd down. Graham will throw. He'll dump that off to Gibson, complete. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. It's Carson. Able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's 2nd down. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. On play action, Graham. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Now Graham. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to at least make it a 5-point cushion. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good, and that will keep this a 2-point game. Had a chance to give themselves there some important wiggle room, but it went awry.
Yeah, let's do the simple math here. And you know, for me, it has to be simple. Instead of this thing kind of giving them that wiggle room you talked about, Now we're talking about possibly losing a ball game because they left the door open.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up second down. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. To throw on second down, Torres. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. First down now, but that clock rolling. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. The Bears moving hastily in the hurry-up offense. The throw over the middle, taken in. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now Montgomery running right. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On the handoff, this is Falk. And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up fourth down.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
We've got a field goal coming up here for Chicago. This to take the lead here in the final minute. And his kick here is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
So already not the best of kick returns there, but that penalty, that adds insult to injury and backs him up even closer to the goal line.
Yeah, not ideal field position to begin a drive, is it? Because
on a huge mistake late, it's intercepted. Kyler Gordon picks it off, and the Bears are going to take possession of the football.
When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that, because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
They go down to a knee, and that will do it. They are moving on here in the playoffs. Well, 1 win down, still 3 to go to get to the most hallowed ground in sports, but a good start.
A terrific start, because they get to move on. Unfortunately for the team that lost, it's a long offseason ahead for them now.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin.